If you're having trouble overcoming a recent setback, it could be because you have overlooked three fundamental steps that everyone overcoming an obstacle should do. And I don't blame you because setbacks can affect your mindset and cause you to overlook that inner guidance that you naturally have. In this podcast episode, I'm going to show you the first three things you should automatically do when faced with a setback on your way up. So grab your tea, your coffee, and your blunt, or whatever you like, and let's tap in. See, setbacks can cause you to feel defeated and isolated. Because when things are normal and then they all of a sudden get rocky, it can make you feel unstable at first. Then self-doubt, it can quickly creep in when you've made a mistake, causing you to not trust yourself. But when you are aware of these three steps that we're about to get into, that you should be doing, it will make the process less painful and chaotic. As a single mother, I've made so many mistakes and faced many setbacks that were very painful. And I remember feeling full panic attacks when unexpected news happened. I would automatically shut down and feel ashamed. And I would start to overthink. I would start remembering my past mistakes and begin to see myself overall as a bad person. And those toxic responses were because I didn't have the proper protocol in place. This protocol that I'm going to share with you today will help to shift your focus. Because let's be real about it. You know you can't make the type of power moves you want to make while you're down. And there's no one out here that truly knows your fears more than you. But deep down, you know that you're strong and capable. And once you reconnect with your inner guidance, you'll feel much better and confident. After raising 5 children alone with no support for over 20 years, I've learned the protocol to put me back on the path to turning things around. You can avoid unnecessary suffering by learning and remembering these steps. So let's get started. Number 1, when you're facing or coming back from a setback on your way up, you have to count your blessings. That's the first thing. In order for you to be able to receive the inner guidance and be able to see things from a positive light, you must have a high vibration and be in a high vibrational state. And gratitude is one of the quickest ways to raise your vibration so you can see the bright side. Think of all the resources that you have, and that includes your breath, the ability to move your body, food, clean water, hot running water, okay? It ain't nothing like having a hot shower. Shelter. See, these things we take for granted, but without them, things would be worse. So number 2, know your needs. If you don't have a pen and paper, get one out because number 1 was count your blessings, and number 2 is know your needs. What do I mean? Identifying your needs will allow you to be able to be aware of what it takes for you to even feel or be fulfilled. See, on your way up from a fall, it's all about doing things differently. Most people don't take the time to be real about their true needs and end up doing things to survive, like working and neglecting self-care. And, not having a creative outlet is another part of neglecting your needs. So knowing your needs is fundamental to learning how to even be fulfilled and live a balanced life. Understanding your needs will help you to make informed decisions and build healthy relationships as you achieve your personal growth. So here are several reasons why it's important to know your needs. Number 1, self-discovery. Self-awareness and personal growth is going to be a thing that you're going to have to always go back to. So you might as well get comfortable. And understanding your needs is the key component to self-awareness. It helps you to identify what truly matters to you and what drives your happiness. Number two, goal setting. Knowing your needs allows you to set realistic goals that are meaningful. There's no way you're going to stick to a goal if they really don't mean much to you. So you have to be able to pick goals that resonate with you. It gives you a clear sense of direction and purpose, making it easier to prioritize your tasks and activities that align with your values and your aspirations. Knowing your needs are also a part of emotional well-being because they reduce stress. Knowing your needs is going to reduce stress when you are aware of them. You can proactively address them, reducing stress and anxiety. When you ignore them and ignore your needs, it often leads to frustration and self-sabotage. And self-sabotage is a whole nother story. It's basically when, if you don't put and incorporate your needs into your goals and your daily functions, you are going to subconsciously sabotage things just so you can get your needs met. So for example, if you know you want to be an entrepreneur and you know you need to feel free and be able to make moves and be a creative, but you're over there working a 9 to 5, eventually you're going to sabotage it because deep down your needs are not being met. So knowing your needs up front is going to be a very important priority when it comes to going up and bouncing back from a setback. And sometimes we have to revisit these things and become familiar. What is it that I really need? It's going to help you make the best decisions and prioritize going forward. Knowing your needs is also going to help you to create more healthy relationships, professional success, and just overall well-being. When it comes to healthy relationships, being clear about your needs will help you to communicate them more effectively. You can express your needs and your boundaries without feeling any type of iffiness or self-doubt because you've taken the time to be real with yourself about what it is that you need. It helps to create mutual understandings. When you understand your needs, you're better equipped to understand and respect others' needs. And that causes you to kind of like foster a new level of empathy and respect in your relationships. And when it comes to professions, let's just be clear. Knowing your needs can guide you into choosing the proper career and get you up out of that 9 to 5. Because you can choose a job that aligns with your values and passions when you become familiar with them. This is going to lead you to greater job satisfaction. And also just overall physical health, recognizing your physical needs. Like for me, I'm not right if I don't get out in that sun. I'm not okay if I don't stretch. And we all know we need water. And in these days and times, we need to be eating our water via fruit, organic fruit. But I can clearly feel myself starting to preach. So let me hone it back in and remind you that we are just on step 2, which is know your needs. And here are a few things that you can do. Reflection. Take the time. Because some people can think, well, how do I find out what I really need? I thought I just needed food, shelter, and to get the light bill paid. But there's more. And in order to get into your needs, it starts with reflection. So take the time to reflect on your life experiences, just like this setback, and what makes you feel fulfilled or frustrated. Journal it. That can be a healthy way to document these notes and these insights that you're coming up with. And then feedback. Get feedback from your friends and your family and therapists. They can help to provide you with insight on your behavior and some of your patterns that you might not be able to see. And one of my favorite ways to identify my needs is just being mindful. Because practicing mindfulness to stay attuned with my feelings and how I'm reacting to things is going to point to what I'm needing or lacking. This can help you to recognize your unmet needs and understand how they're impacting your behavior and your daily life experience. And sometimes you have to experiment. Sometimes you're going to have to experiment by trying new activities, new hobbies and routines, just to see what you like and see what sticks. So you got to be able to pay attention. This is going to be a process. But finding out your needs is going to be the wisest thing to do when it comes to overcoming a setback on your way up. That way you can avoid making some of the same mistakes. Now, number 3 is also very important. The third thing you need to do when you're on the bounce back, on the way up, after facing a setback, is to re-establish your definite purpose. And if it is what it is, then you have to understand that setbacks are simply speed bumps. You have to realign with your purpose and know that setbacks will come and they're designed for you to learn from. It is not over and your definite purpose still remains. And if you don't have your purpose in mind, then you can do things to learn and build and create a purpose. So we talked about self-reflection. Self-reflection is going to help you to establish your needs and become more familiar with what your purpose, your definite purpose should be. So you're going to think about what excites you when it comes to your definite purpose. What are you here on the planet to do? Because once you know your definite purpose, then every decision you make needs to serve that purpose. And you're going to want to consider the things that you love and that you talk about the most in order to tap into what your purpose is. And exploring your values and knowing what you're compassionate about and is going to help you to know your purpose. So yes, you need to re-establish and know your definite purpose as step number 3. And the bonus in today's video is simply this. This bonus is step 4. You need to do it right after step 3. And that is to create a schedule that includes your needs and your purpose. And this schedule needs to be firm as possible, and it needs to have routines like the morning and night routine so that you can shift your focus off of your mistake and onto the things that are going to take you to the next level as you bounce back. Because remember, you're on your way up. So this routine, this schedule that you're going to create may have to be revised. But the quicker you create it, the quicker you can implement it and find out where it needs to be changed, revised, and as such. You can have an off day routine when you are off work and an on day routine. You can have an A routine and a B routine. If you're a female and you go through your cycle, you can have a routine or a schedule designed just for when you're having your menstrual cycle, because we feel differently during certain stages of our lives and throughout the days and throughout the month. So you're going to sit down and think about your needs and your purpose and create a schedule. That way you're living a mindful life that is geared around activities that are geared around your purpose and your needs. So just to recap, remember to count your blessings. That's going to raise your vibration and put you in a state of gratitude so that you can tap back into your inner guidance. You need to start knowing your needs so you can stop sabotaging, because baby, your needs are going to get met whether you're going to do them up front and meet them up front, or if you're going to unconsciously sabotage yourself when you're not meeting them. When you're doing things that don't meet your needs, you will end up self-sabotaging. And number 3, decide on your purpose. If it's a new purpose, decide on it. If it's the same purpose, recommit to it. Reestablish and reconnect with your definite purpose, and everything that you do needs to serve that purpose when you are on your way up from a setback. And the bonus for this episode is to create that schedule. So I hope this has helped. Just know that life is a gift, and what you do with it is your gift back and an expression of your appreciation. So don't miss out on the benefits of being mindful and doing the work to become who you want to be and experience the life that you want to live. So check out the description box for my freebies. I am Coach Ma'at, and there are links to the Ma'at Portal book club, as well as my private Facebook group and the Book Nook book club. So speaking of booking, I am open for one-on-one coaching, and you'll find all those links in the descriptions. So I will see you on the next episode. And remember to subscribe, thumbs up this video, follow this podcast, and follow me on TikTok at Coach Shayla Ma'at with the number 1, as well as Facebook and Instagram. And visit the Ma'at shop on TikTok for more personal development products and services. So I'll see you on the next episode. And until then, watch this video.